We're back to the main topic and on to the next topic with Krush.
My topic is artificial intelligence in music. Is it harmful to the way music is made, or is it beneficial?
That's a good question.
The last I've been like hearing a lot on the AI in music. So you actually telling me that I can do a song if I'm in the studio and I can sound just like Traxx, or I can sound like HerSoul.
Exactly.
So don't. Is that like robbing the next artist though?
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, where you think it's gonna go from here though? It's like if I make a song, I can sound just like Traxx.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to do a show, and I pretty much can like just rob his talent.
I think it's that the technology these days, we move forward. You know, anything that you saw, if you talk about Dr. Dre, he said they don't make beats like they used to make beats.
That's right.
They don't.
If you look at now, they make beats just like that. Instant. So they have more advanced tools to make beats and stuff like that, music, quicker than they had back in the day. So you gotta look at technology. If you're not with technology now, or present, you're gonna get left behind.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's the trend. Nothing but the trend.
But is that hurting talent though, as far as true talent? Because that means somebody that can't blow a saxophone good, they could use artificial intelligence and sound like John Coltrane or somebody.
That's right.
and things like that. Is that harming the authenticity of the music, the way music is made?
If you look at it in that way, if you look at it back in the 80s, the 70s, yes. But today, no. It's what sells today. It's all about what sells today. Right. What can they sell? What can they bring out quick and make it efficient to sell? It's just almost like, do sex sell? Yes. You know, do BS sell? Yes. It's that way. What you feel on that?
I believe it's the person behind AI and their intent with it.
Right.
And I'm with creator on the stealing of, content, your craft, your gift. And it can easily be,
Well, everyone marks people's music. You got artists today that goes back to the 70s mark. They marked Marvin Gaye. Some artists now, you got some of the greatest artists is take from sample from this to that.
But the difference is the difference is I can't sing.
Right?
I can't sing. I could use HerSoul's model of singing and come out with a hit record. Because that's what they're doing. They're taking a person and then taking some attribute from another person and infusing it with theirs and making it seem like they're doing something that they're not really able to do.
I feel exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
it can open up a lot of lawsuits and stuff too, as far as licensing.
Right. True.
Like have you heard somebody actually took a Tupac song and had Biggie rhyming it?
Exactly, and that's what I was saying. It's depending on, to me, what can add value to it. I think it depends on the creativity of it. Right. If they being real creative with it and it's something different, it can add value. But if they not doing that,
the intent behind it,
right?
Because it really is like cloning. It's cloning the next person's voice.
That's exactly what it is.
It's cloning the next person's voice.
But they saying as far as production, they can do that with production now too. I could make my beat sound like Dre's.
Yeah.
I could make my beat sound like DJ Premier's.
And why can you do that? Technology.
Technology.
It's 2024. Technology is different from when it was 2012. So everything you couldn't do in 2012, you can do now in 2024. So it's just like the old saying said, you gotta get on the train, you ride the train along with everybody else.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're gonna be back in 2012 realizing I should have got on that train. I'm not waiting to get on the train next time.
But do you feel like that later on that could cause a problem with licensing and lawsuits and things like that? Do you feel like that could open up a can of worms that can't be put back in?
If they know how to fix it. I'm sure if they good with their homework, they can fix it.
Right.
They can get around that. You had to go to, and you correct me if I'm wrong, you had to go through a certain steps to do everything with license and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So if they can fix all that up front before they put it out, then no, it's great. But if John Doe just come stealing somebody's music and they whole lyrics and everything like that, then yeah, it's there. Case in point, the rapper from Louisiana, Boosie, said someone stole
Rod Wave.
Rod Wave stole his music.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Rod Wave.
Right. So instead of him taking to court, he asked for their money. You know, give me this, give me $100,000 or whatever, and we'll let it go. Now Rob didn't have license or whatever to take his music, but he took the lyrics for words and used his thing. So me saying this to say this, he didn't have permission. So yes, if you go that way, then your lawsuit go.
So no, in other words, you're saying they have to. It's a whole lot more that they have to do with it, kind of refine it to where it won't cause the problem.
Put your people in place. Get your lawyers together. Put the people in place so they can know what to do before this take place. But you look back in the time when you got people using Frankenberry Mays music now. You know, they lyrics and they this. But you also have to know how to do this. If you don't know how to do it,
you're gonna have to know the rule.
Yeah, you're gonna get yourself messed up.
And see, that's the thing. That the rules haven't been implemented.
Just yet with the AI.
Exactly.
Just yet with the AI because it's new.
They're gonna have to change it up as they
It's
go.
coming.
Right.
It's
It's almost like streaming. You know, when we were doing Facebook Live, I still get stuff right now.
Flags.
I'm like, that's been 3 years ago. Really?
Because things are evolving.
Right.
You know.
Right. So when that song that you played 3 years ago and it's selling, they look back on the thing and say, oh, he played this music too. So you know you don't have permission to play this. Right. So yeah.
And then you got companies that's buying up the rights to all these songs. They steady buying them up. So just like you said, you posted something on a video 3-4 years ago, and then all of a sudden somebody play it and it's blank, or they take the whole video down because between that time somebody has bought the rights to that song now when at first they didn't. So
yeah.
AI is a brand new cutting edge technology, and there's a whole lot of moving parts with it. We just have to see how it's going to be in the future.
That's right.
Like anything else, pros and cons with it all. Yeah. And I still say it goes back to the person behind it and the intent.
Right.
Yeah. Right. That's true.
Right. Great point.
Yeah.
Great point.
Somebody gonna win from it, and somebody gonna lose from it.
Right.
Somebody gonna win, somebody gonna lose.
And somebody gonna get sued.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
And the new generation, it's gonna be so new to them. They ain't gonna look how music was. They ain't gonna look at the original way that music used to be, and they would never know. You know, so you know, things it's gonna be
very different now.
Yeah, it's gonna be different.
It's easy to make music now.
Yeah, that's true. It's definitely more easy to make it now than compared to back in the days.
Yeah.
So would you look at that for as like a benefit? Would it benefit you? You feel like it would you lose out on that dealing with AI? Would it benefit you using AI? Do you know a way that it can benefit you?
I really don't see how it'll benefit me. For the simple fact, if you have the talent, you're not going to have a need for it.
Yeah.
Right.
If you have the talent. But now I really see it as watering down
the
way music is being made.
So would you go back to your old ways? Are you doing it, or you get on the train, get on the new way?
I will implement. I'll try to find different aspects of it where I could use it to my benefit.
Right.
Yeah,
so basically, you getting back on the train then.
Somewhat.
So you get on the train because I don't know why it's stuck in my head, but technology, you got to stay up with the trend.
Another great topic, King. We're gonna have to move on
Okay.
shortly. But we can keep it. Yeah.
That was
AI.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.